Alright, welcome back to another day of playing on the in-game rank ladder. And for today's exercise, we are going to see about just kind of blowing everything up. Yeah, very straightforward. Very much to the point. And we'll just see how it goes. Do I want you? Do I want you? Do I want you? Do I want you? I think I do. No. Nope, we're taking Urshifu. Okay, so the thought process here, Calyrex is going to go out with the choice specs. He might just carry. Like, we might just click the everything goes boom button a couple of times, and that's game. Or on the flip side, it might not work out that way, and then we have to clean things up afterwards, and I feel like Urshifu and Ogerpon are going to give us the best shot at effectively cleaning up whatever is left. Yeah, we'll see. Ultimately, it's a very straightforward sort of team. Choice Specs Calyrex Shadow is not something that I run terribly often, but it does amuse me a lot, and so I wanted to, take it out for a stroll. Alright, here we go. Let's see what the leads are. Calyrex and Overquill. Alright, I like it. I like it. Delightful. Yep. Okay. They have two abilities and all that good stuff. That's great. They can have a Will-O-Wisp and Nuclear launch detected. Now there's a very high possibility that the Overquill, depending on how bulkily it's been trained, might be able to take this hit. But on the other hand, we're throwing a lot of natural modifiers at what is a very naturally strong attack. So we will find out shortly. And yeah, just kind of take it from there. Alright, there's the Ghost Terra. Comes now the Astral Barrage. You may file when ready. To absolutely no one's surprise, that's most likely the opposing Calyrex. Yep, there he goes. He is tearing. Terra Water. Again, not surprised in the least. Alright, he's most likely going to go for a Trick Room. I could be wrong about that. Overquill is not protecting. I have an Astral Barrage friend. Not exactly a lightweight Astral Barrage. And everything is. Okay, well. Ow! My Calyrex has been inconvenienced. Have a Will-O-Wisp friend. You look like you could use one. Okay. Well, I think their Trick Room is probably going up here in just a second. Nope, he's just going to the Glacial Lance. Okay. So our Calyrex is going to go down to that, unfortunately. Not terribly surprised. However, that's not a particularly big deal. Yeah, okay. He's got a Black Sludge on that. Yep. He's got leftovers on the Weezing. Alright. So, let's see. Oh, that's a leftovers Calyrex. Okay. He's got that much health left. He doesn't have a ton of health. I'm debating whether or not... I think Ogerpon is the play next. Yeah, I think Ogerpon is the play next. And what we're going to do is we're going to put a Will-O-Wisp into that guy and put an Ivy Cudgel into the Calyrex slot. I think there's a chance that the Calyrex might switch out in front of the Ogerpon. There's also a chance that it might not. But yeah, ultimately that was not a terrible turn. Nope. Okay, Ivy Cudgel just going off. Bop. Bye bye. Okay, so that removes Calyrex. Very nice. We're probably going to throw like a Barb Barrage or a Gunk Shot at my Ogerpon. Unfortunate, but oh, just fine. Will-O-Wisp misses. Okay. Alright, so we've established speed tiers here, which is good. We've also denied them the possibility of getting a Trick Room up, which is very helpful, because the Ogerpon and the Urshifu are not particularly slow Pokemon. They've sent out their own Ogerpon, some Ogerpon water. Can we go Spiky Shield here? Okay, so we're going to go with a Spiky Shield and just start throwing Sludge Bombs at their Ogerpon. I anticipate that they will most likely double into my Ogerpon in an effort to remove it from the field. Okay, here we go. Alright, let's see what they decide to do. Horn Leech comes out. Yep, right into the Spiky Shield. Very nice. Alright, that's good. Barbarage coming out also into the Spiky Shield. I wonder if that's a contact move. Nope, it is not considered a contact move. Okay. Good damage from the Weezing. Very, very nice. Love to see that. Okay, so I think we go for another, Can we go for another burn here? Yeah, I think we go for another burn. We're going to Will-O-Wisp into that slot. We're going to Ivy Cudgel into the Ogerpon slot, covering for a potential switch out, covering for Spiky Shield, because Ivy Cudgel is not a contact move. And because it's not a contact move, what that means is that you can... Oh wow, 0 for 2. Barbarage has a 50% chance of inflicting poison, which is why I'm kind of surprised on the 0 for 2. But anyway, since Ivy Cudgel is not a contact move, it means that you can avoid the effects of making contact with the opponents, which is just another little thing that honestly is really nice about the move Ivy Cudgel. Alright, so let's see what the final Pokemon is. Is it going to be Ho-Oh, or is it someone else? It is Ho-Oh. Okay, we're going to Spiky Shield this turn, because I anticipate a Protect. I would like to bait out the Protect if possible. And... okay, there's the Spiky Shield. Let's see if we get the Protect. No, they just go for the Sacred Fire. Okay. I really don't like my Ogerpon. I mean, I can imagine why, but, you know, details. Okay, let's see here. Poison Gas, nice. It should be connecting. It fails on the Poison Pokemon, both because it's a Poison Pokemon and because it's burned, and now the Ho-Oh is poisoned. Excellent. Okay, so the big thing to do here is I really need to get the Ho-Oh out of the picture. I don't know if I'm... actually, no. Ogerpon should be able to take a hit from the Barbarage guy now that he's burned. Okay, so that's going to be the play. We're going to go for the Ivy Cudgel. Ivy Cudgel will just remove the Ho-Oh. There's the Protect that I was expecting last turn. Okay, so unfortunately, no connects here. It's okay though. Ho-Oh is on a timer. Barbarage coming out. Nice. Thanks to that burn, Ogerpon survives. She will not survive another one though, because of the poison and the combination of poison, which Barbarage, the damage of Barbarage is doubled when the target is poisoned. So she will not make it through another hit, unfortunately. And oof, I lost 19 HP to that. Okay, so yeah, this is the last opportunity for her to hit with an Ivy Cudgel, so I need to definitely take advantage of that. We're going to just double the Ho-Oh slot again. And they should probably go for an additional Protect. Go for the double Protect. That would be the out that I would play towards if I were them, because they really need the Ho-Oh to stick around. The Overcool being burned is in a very bad... puts it in a very bad spot. So... just in terms of its total DPS is significantly lower. Nope, they did not go for the double Protect. Ogerpon connects. There goes the Ho-Oh. Alright, Ogerpon will go down at the end of this turn, but that leaves a very healthy Weezing. Oh! Urshifu's going to be poisoned. I don't like that. Okay, well, we're just going to go more offensively minded then. I was debating on whether to go for... with Close Combat or Wicked Blow. but they have decided it for me. We are definitely going to go with close combat, because I do not have the luxury of time in this circumstance, because Urshifu is going to come in and be poisoned. Now, that being said, oh no, there's really no reason to wait, is there? I was thinking about whether or not to take a turn to protect, to try and bait out their protect, but there really is no reason. Nope, we just keep clicking the offensive moves. And they surrender. Alright, well there we go. That went pretty well, despite Calyrex going down in like the first or second turn of the game. So yeah, thank you for watching today's video. Hope you have a fantastic day, and yeah, hope to see you in the next one.